do this quite shortly. The past verdict seemed to have been given and then read out. You can see that at the bottom.
And that has the any or all?
It does.
Yeah.
And at page 6, we've just looked at 6, and we've looked at the past verdict itself. If we just remind ourselves to go to tab 15, I think it's page 3E. So having directed the jury as he did, he says at letter E on 3 that overall this was a fraud, that you worked for a period, I will say, of not less than 3 years.
Yeah.
Between 2006 and 2010. Now, my Lord, I'm going to...
Okay, can we just stay with the sentencing remarks? Because
I'd like to.
It's then relevant to page 5, isn't it, at E?
Yes.
Page 5 at E, in relation to count 1, whilst to convict, the jury only had to be sure of your knowledge and intention in relation to one tax year.
Yes.
Given the repetitive pattern from 2006 and 2007 onwards of the errors, all to some degree to your advantage, I find that criminality extends over at least 3 years.
Yes.
And the question on this appeal, and tell me if I'm wrong, Mr. Kowalewski, but the question on this appeal is whether he was entitled to do that.
Right. It's as simple as that. The authorities, of which, of course, my Lord gave the judgment in A, are all in line. They each follow each other, if I put it that way, and they're looked at and reviewed in date order, of course, and followed specifically. And in A, what was said, and I know that it's well known, is that there should be perhaps a number. It's not a magic number, but it's certainly more than one. Because without that, what is one dealing with? And that ultimately is the trap and the error which the Crown have fallen into in this case. So the answer to my Lord's question is no, of course it could have been charged as a course of conduct, just not like this.
So you charge it, and the judge would sum up, saying you must be sure that there were at least 2 or 3 or 4 years in which, alternatively in this case, in fact, you could have put in however many 4 or 5 separate accounts for each year, couldn't you?
The normal course, this is me giving evidence, I'm sorry, the normal course would have been just to have a count for each year.
Yes.
It would be very simple and there would be no room for any error.